Welcome to the Classy Career Girl podcast. I'm your host, Anna Runyon, founder and CEO of Classy Career Girl, one of Forbes' most influential career sites. This is a podcast for a community of women who want to turn their passions into work they love. You'll learn how to become happy, successful, and balanced with class, skill, and style. We believe that you can create your future. So stop delaying your great life. Go put yourself out there. You can have your great life and career right now.
Sales surge, client capture. Okay, so here's what we're going to be covering: how to start booking clients and making sales right away. We're going to talk about the path to 10K months. We're going to give you a checklist, and we're going to go through your complete action plan for 10K months. And I'm also going to talk about a brand new program called the Career Coach Accelerator as well too. So let's dive in to the path to 10K months and how to package your coaching offers. So here's what we want to have happen. When a client says, yes, I'm interested, you're going to say, how much is it? So they're going to say, how much is it? We want to have 3 different options available for clients. This is a great way to increase sales conversions and revenue when we have a one-on-one program, a group program, and a self-study program. It helps more people with your offers. You can impact more people. You can build a sales funnel where your client can actually move through all of your offers and continue to get results. And you can have the client choose what they want. And this really feels good during a sales call when your client chooses the best path for them and you're not selling them into something that they don't want, right? They're saying, yes, this one is for me. I want this. I'm committed to this. And overall, you can serve more. And this is really what I've found from the very beginning when I've built these different offers into my business. And so what you're going to do is your offer is how you help people. And that's a whole other training as far as how to position your offer and what to say for your offer and how to show people that you are going to be able to benefit them and this offer is right for them, right? But overall, you're basically sharing that this is the benefit that they're going to get. This is the result that they're going to get. They're interested. How much is it? And this is where we dive into our 3 different offers, where you can get your clients' results in 3 different ways. They can get the result by self-study with a lower price point digital product. They can get results with a group. They're still going to get results. Or they're going to get results with one-on-one coaching with you. The most important thing here is that client is still going to get a result. It's not bad whether they choose level 1, 2, or 3. There's not a bad answer. So I get excited anytime someone purchases anything in my business, right? Because that means that they're committing to make a change and they're going to get training and material and coaching from me that's going to help them, whether they choose my highest price point or whether they choose the lowest price point. I still get excited because they can get a result with my program. So let me share my screen. I'm gonna walk you through how I recommend kind of getting started. So what you want to do is on the sheet, on the links and resources, this is going to be what I'm going to walk you through, but this is the calculator. So you can use this yourself to put in different prices as I go as well. So I just want to let you know that is there. All right. So as we go, like I said, you're going to be able to help your clients get results in 3 different ways. And I want to make sure that you guys first know how you can start booking clients and making sales right away, because I know that that's a big thing is you feel like you need to make a client, and we want to get you that client. So we do recommend doing one-on-one clients first, because that way you start to really figure out what those problems and challenges are that people have and where they want to go in the future. So the first couple of years, I did not have a marketing plan. It was really hard to figure out what I should do to get new leads and clients. So I've made a marketing plan for career coaches in my business. This is basically what I do as well too, and what I know works as we're doing this for so many years. So as we've kind of gone through, your marketing is 5 things: fulfillment, value, leads, prospects, and customers. So for marketing, You already know what my 3 recommended products are. I recommend you have individual coaching, digital product, and group coaching. So value then, how are you going to provide free stuff that can give a ton of value to your audience? So every day I recommend creating social media posts and creating some sort of content that's going to help answer a question or serve your audience on social media. I could talk about social media. I could do a whole other workshop on social media, but I'm just going to stop there. Weekly, I recommend a video, a live, or a podcast. So, like I said, mine's the weekly podcast. You could do a live Facebook, a video, upload that as well too. But every week, I recommend doing some sort of content like that. That's value. You're providing value every day, every week. Leads. How are people going to discover you? The easiest way for people to discover you is not by posting on social media. The easiest way for people to discover you is by getting in front of other people's audiences. Other people have spent years building audiences. You have so much potential to be interviewed on their podcast or to do a free training in their Facebook group, to be able to give and support people. A great example is Christy Westerfeld, one of our lawyer, who was just very active in our free Facebook group. I always saw her helping people. And so immediately I noticed like she's really helping people in my Facebook group. I'm going to interview her about how she can help me and how she can help my audience, and now she's like our go-to lawyer that we send all of our coaches to, because not only was she just helping people for free in my Facebook group, but then she helped us, and then now I recommend her to everyone. She got in front of another person's audience when she was just starting to build her business. She was using the years and years and years that I have built a business of her ideal clients, and got in front of the audience and became known to me. I saw what she was doing, and then I was like, we need more of that, Christy. You need to do more trainings for us. So get in front of other people's audiences. I always say help one person every day, right? This is all just about serving and helping people. And then you also want to have an outreach plan. So we want to have some plan where we're reaching out to people, we're emailing people, we're texting, maybe we're sending a video message, we're DMing people. If you do have people on your social media, you're connecting with them too. You're not just relying on posting, and you're not just relying to be seen, but you're also in the DMs connecting with people as too, and messaging and commenting on other people's posts. I always say, like, treat it like a networking event, right? You're going to go up to someone and start talking to them when you're at a networking event. It's the same thing with like Instagram. Go up to other people's accounts and start networking with them. Prospects, how are you going to turn those leads into prospects and obtain their contact information? So we already talked about that. All roads lead to the sales call. All roads lead to that calendar booking system. All roads lead to that application on your calendar booking session so that they can book a sales call with you. And then how are you going to turn interested prospects into customers? To start with, sales calls. Eventually, we can get fancy. We can do webinars. We can do sales pages. But I really just wanted you to keep it simple. All roads lead to the sales call. I gave you guys a bonus. I gave you some email scripts that you can use to reach out to people. These are email scripts I have used that work really, really well to schedule sessions, to schedule a Launch Your Dream Career Business session. There's another one on there that where you can kind of like launch your another script. There's 6 scripts. So the one at the very end is the script that helps you kind of announce that you're launching your business as well. So check out that one. Mindset. This is important. So I'm going to go over how I recommend starting. But before I do, you have to remember you're in control of the results. Frustration, doubt, and fear is normal. We can build a system of learning from every no and figure out what is working and do more of what works. That is our motto here. You're in control of the results. We can figure out what is working and do more of what works to get you more of the results that we want and less of what doesn't work. So first, I recommend starting with one-on-one coaching. Identify how many available spots you have open in your calendar. Usually 4 to 7 is a good goal to begin with. Focus on creating one offer and building out your sales systems. And then start charging on a monthly basis, remember, not hourly, to build predictable revenue. Now, you can always offer a pay in full option at a lower price point instead of a monthly. So that's an option. You can also always do like a discount for your first 4 people just to start building that momentum. So you're starting to get to be fully booked for your one-on-one coaching. But remember now, as you've gone through this today, you now have a calendar booking system. You have your calendar all set up for sales calls. You know when you're going to be doing your sales calls. So that you know when you can be doing your one-on-one coaching calls as well. So you really are set up to get step 1 started. This does not have to be complicated to start step 1. The second step then is to add a digital product. So this is where you add a self-study option to build trust in a relationship. This product leads to coaching with you. You can help them solve a problem, move forward towards coaching, move forward towards that sales call with you, build trust in a relationship with them. A good goal is to sell 10 products per month. Pricing $97 is a good price point as well too, depending on your market. Start selling a product when you don't have to be present. That is what we love about digital products. I woke up this morning and had a lot of sales from you guys who waited till the very last moment to buy this live workshop, the night before, the day before, right? But I was sleeping. I was with kids this morning doing homeschooling, and we still had sales coming in, rolling in this morning for this workshop. I wasn't present. I wasn't actually selling. I had pre-scheduled emails going out, and I have a system set up that can take my orders without me being present, right? Without me being physically there. That's the key with a digital product. One-on-one, we need to be there to fulfill that offer, but a digital product can walk them through getting a result, and you don't even have to actually be there. So by adding that into your business, we can then start to increase your one-on-one coaching rates as we start to get this really rolling. We can also start to decrease the number of one-on-one clients as well too, and we're starting to make more money here again as well. So like I said, then my goal is always to get our coaches to the 10K months. Like that really, I've been doing a lot of thinking about this, and this is like, I am so focused on helping our coaches get to the 10K months. So the third part is adding a group coaching program. So that really is that middle level. And this is where you want to kind of put look at the price points that you have. This is what creates scalability, this group coaching program. There's no limit on the amount of people who can join a group coaching program. For example, this workshop today, it doesn't matter. It's unlimited, right? I'm here for this 90 minutes. This is unlimited for how many people could join, right? Like, of course, there could have been some Zoom issues I would have had to deal with if there were thousands of people. I might have had to up-level my Zoom account to let more people in, which is I'm happy to do. But there's no limit to how much money I can make on a scalable group program like this, right? And so group coaching, we can get that group together. People love learning in a group environment. I love creating group programs and communities. How awesome is it to be able to connect with everyone in the chat as well too, and to connect in the Facebook group. So you have a more affordable option when you have a group coaching program, and you can still serve and coach without a limit on your time as well. Like people can still ask questions and you can still support them as well too. So when you do have this all set up, you can now increase your one-on-one coaching rate again and decrease how many spots that you have available. I used to have, I probably had 8 to 10 one-on-one clients back many years ago in like 2015. I now have maybe one spot available because all of my energy is on the group coaching programs, right? And so as you start to build more group coaching, you rely less on that one-on-one that takes a lot of time every single week to be able to coach your clients. So like I said, we've increased the individual price again. We're leveraging our time with a digital product. We've decreased the number of one-on-one clients again, and we're still making more money. Now we're at the 10K months. We're really freeing up your time. We're creating more leverage to impact more people and have your ideal work week. This goes back to the ideal work week, and this really goes back to impacting more people as well on the planet. So you now can fill this out. Feel free to use the calculator if you like, spreadsheets. Feel free to just write it down in here and calculate out the total. Hopefully it should match the total in the beginning of today that you said your goal monthly amount is. Maybe you've raised it. Hey, can we double it? I did that to one of our coaches at our planning workshop as well. She said her goal was 5K months. And I was like, why not 10? So for all of you guys who put 5K months, I challenge you to do this. It's a stretch, but you're going to start to see where you can use leverage. Maybe you need to, by the end of the year, maybe you need to be raising your rates more. So your starting rate's lower, but let's make this what our goal is for the next 12 months. Like, where do we want to be? You can get to 10K months. So now fill out this section, the 3 offers I will create this year. You don't have to specifically know what they're going to be yet, but you do know they're going to be a digital product, a group coaching, and a one-on-one program. What is the offer I will launch first? You guys know my recommendation. I always recommend launching a one-on-one coaching program first. It's a lot easier to just fill. It's a lot easier to get one person. It's a lot easier to sell. And it's also a higher price point because you're working with someone one-on-one. But then most importantly, you learn so much about your clients. You learn about their challenges and their goals and their vision as well. And then let's write down the date that you're going to launch your first offer. Highly recommend we launch this either in the next couple weeks or by the beginning of next month. How about that? Let's launch this. Let's get your first offer out there and done. So you also can now go through the Career Coach Roadmap launch checklist. So we've done all of these today. You have created your revenue goals. You've created your weekly working schedule. You can always go back to the recording or redo any of this. You've completed your market research because now you know what your best buyers are thinking, their challenges are. You've decided on your coaching specialization and niche. You've finalized your pricing. You've created your coaching application. You've created your elevator pitch. You're going to get those headshots taken. Have a friend or family member do that this weekend. Complete your bio. The other tip I have, you can always go get your hair done. And then after that, have a planned photo session. So someone else does your hair. And you're fresh. You can even have your makeup done there as well too, right? And then they can then right from there you book the photo session. Or blowout. There's also the blow dry bars. Those work too. Anytime I needed to put something or record something with little ones around, I would book those sessions because that was the only way the recordings were getting done. Completing your bio, creating your calendar booking account. Once you've done this, you have really completed phase 1 of launching your coaching business. So we have 3 phases in our career coach certification program. If you're in that certification program, you're basically done with phase 1. So you can schedule your halfway session with me at that point, your one-on-one session. Or if you are not in our career coach certification program, I have to tell you about this. So this is something brand new. I am extremely excited to put together the Career Coach Accelerator this year. We're going to basically do this all together and make it happen. I have been reviewing this with so many of you. It's just my mind is we're making this happen. We're making 10K months happen. We're making it happen and we're doing it together. So here's what we're going to do in the Career Coach Accelerator. We're going to give you a week where I'm going to teach you how to create these 3 offers. So we're going to teach you how to create your digital product, group coaching program, and one-on-one coaching. And in month 1, then you're going to get those 3 offers set up and install this system. In months 2 to 5, so then you're going to have a quarter to get really consistent with this system. And then you're going to have another quarter, month 6 to 9, where you're going to master executing this system. And I'm going to support you all the way in doing this. And then we're going to be able to celebrate the results. This is exciting. This is an extension of the Career Coach certification program. So I know you guys are asking already in the chat. If you're in Career Coach certification, you get access to our brand new Career Coach Accelerator. If you are interested in talking to me about how you can get into the Career Coach Accelerator, where I can teach you how to create these 3 offers, we get them up and running in a week. And then we get these offers up and start installing the system in that first month, get consistent with the system, master executing the system in month 6 to 9, and we get you to those 10K months. And celebrate. So if you're interested in talking about this, you can go to classycareergirl.com/apply. You can apply for the program. We can talk about the program, make sure it's the best fit for you. I can tell you more about the program, all the more details as well. If you're already in the program, in certification on our Slack, I will be sharing more details. It is starting next month. So we have a new cohort starting orientation next month. So make sure you go to classycareergirl.com/apply. Apply. We have orientation starting next month, and then the accelerator will also be starting next month as well, too. So I'm excited. We will be doing Q&A as well here. So if you have any questions right now, post those in the chat. Remember, Thursday, I'm reviewing workbooks. So everything we did together, you get my personal review. So the details were to take your completed workbook, take a selfie, a picture with your workbook, post the picture in our Become a Career Coach Facebook group. And then, or you can tag Classy Career Girl in your Instagram stories. Email me your workbook to Anna@classycareergirl.com so I can read it and review it, because it's always easier to see in my email. And then I make sure I get it. I'm going to be reviewing. So everything we went through today, I'm going to be reviewing, providing feedback. I can review elevator pitches. I can review your pricing plans, what you should price things at, what your goals should be, what you should start individual coaching at. And then I can also review bios. I know I've had a few of those in my inbox lately from our coaches of wanting me to review that. Anything we went over today, include that on your workbook, email it to me, take a selfie, post it in the Become a Career Coach workshop. That's Thursday, March 14th at 12 p.m. Eastern. Our Facebook group, Become a Career Coach Facebook group, is open all week until Sunday. So I will be in there supporting you and helping you all as well. Q&A. Okay, so now is the time. Who has questions? I know I saw some come in. Thanks, Joan. I think you may have had to post it a couple times. I see it now. Okay, question. How do you career coach someone when you're not in your dream job? Well, how I did that, because I did this for many years when I was not in my dream job. But when I left the office, there was a transformation I made. Let me just stop my screen here. Okay. When I left office, so the question is, how do you career coach someone when you're not in your dream job? So this was me for many years. When I left the office of the job I was kind of stuck in, not my dream job, I left that office. I walked out and I had a little walk to my car, and then I had a long drive home. The second I walked out the door, I put my headphones in. I started listening to podcasts about entrepreneurship. I started listening to audiobooks. I became an entrepreneur the second I walked out of that office. I got into my dream job of a career coach because I was starting to help friends and family, and then eventually I created that first course and really truly was a career coach. As soon as I walked out those doors, I was in my dream job because my dream job was nights and weekends. We have plenty of time where we can have, two different roles. We have that one that might pay the bills, but then when we leave that behind. We don't have to think about it. I wish I could go back to myself back then and tell myself on the weekends, I don't have to think about that. That is not my job right now. My job right now is I'm a career coach on Saturdays and Sundays and Mondays through Fridays after 5 p.m. I'm a career coach. I can create workshops. I can create courses. I can coach people. I can schedule my calendar, and love what I do. This is what I get to do, in the other part of the time. And I just like filled myself with so much excitement about where I was going and what I got to do and the impact that I was going to make. And I knew my vision so clear of what my future was and what I was going to do with my life. I had a vision board. I looked at that morning and night. I consumed so many like positive podcasts, and I was just learning as much as I could about entrepreneurship and marketing. And like I said, I was going to the library and checking out every single book about resumes and interviewing. And I was like doing that independent study that we have to do in certification, right? I was just filling myself so I became the expert. At that time, I was also interviewing other career coaches and career authors as well too. I think there was a year where I interviewed like 50 of the top authors, amazing ones that I was just like so honored to speak with. And I interviewed them, and so that kind of became part of my content strategy. So I was doing social media and content outside of my day job as well. So it was just like do stuff you love outside of the day job. Do the things that light you up. If career coaching is what you want to be in the future, do that outside of your day job as much as you can. Okay. Yes, Lori, we're going to put all the details about the certification program and the new accelerator program. But, Lori, like people like you are our conversation are the reason that I'm creating the accelerator too. So absolutely, you're more than welcome to be included in the accelerator program too, because we just have so many of you guys that have joined this cohort starting next month who are just ready to go. And I'm like, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna do this. So that's part of what I love. I mean, I hope you can tell, like I love coaching, but I also love creating too. So it's really exciting for me to like find over the last month, I've been talking to so many people and like find out where their problems and their challenges are and their visions and their goals, and then put programs together to help them get to where they want to go. And so this is me doing that, and improving things as I go as well too. So when you first create your individual coaching program, your digital product, and your group coaching program, it might suck. It might not be great, but you can keep improving it. So like every year, I continue to improve my programs. I get rid of some programs too, right? Because not everything works. But you have to test it. You have to see what's out there as well too, and see what happens when you put it out there. Sorsha, great question. For a digital product, would you do a self-study, create an outstanding CV course, or just CV templates? Thank you, Sorsha. Great question, because I didn't say this when I talked about digital products, but this is so important. As a coach, your digital product needs to have some sort of video content included. So you could do CV templates, but also make sure that you're doing some video content because you want people to build trust and relationship with you. You want them to see you on that video, start to know, like, and trust you, so that by the time they get to the point where they can book that call with you, they know that you're a safe place. They know that, once they get on that call with you, you're going to be a good listening ear to them. You're already an expert. So you're actually really interested, in what their recommendation is going to be as well too. By just providing CV templates could be a good free lead magnet if you're willing to give those out. Those used to do really well for me. But I would also recommend like a course, and then your templates are part of the course, but then you're just giving some resume instruction as they kind of go through. The other way to do it is to model what I've done here, where we did a live workshop. So I've sold tickets to a live workshop. And then I do this for our 2024 annual planning workshop every year in December as well too. I host it live. I take the recording. So I've made sure I'm recording a couple times now, double checking. It's very important because when we're done with this, I will be selling the recording as a digital product. So, people won't get the same interaction with me. They're not going to be able to ask me questions on the call. They're not going to get our bonus pricing and offer review call. They're not going to be able to get me, to review their workbook on Thursday. So these are all bonuses you guys got because you signed up, right? Like you registered and joined our live event, right? So you get extra bonuses. But then you can just take the recording and turn it into a digital product so that I can still sell this. I probably will sell this for, I usually do this every March, but I can just sell this because it's not like our annual planning workshop. I say 2024, right? So it gets a little dated. I have to re-record that every single year, which I love doing anyways. But this one isn't dated, right? So I could potentially, continue to sell this and make an income from it. So that's why I recommend you could do like a live workshop and turn the recordings into a digital product. Shannon, I am no order going. I'm just randomly grabbing questions. So just keep posting questions. I will get to them. Shannon says, do we build video content in a blog which connects to the digital product, or do we add a video on our lead magnet which has the digital product? Okay, so this is exactly what I'm going to cover in the accelerator program, Shannon, which you will get access to because you're in our certification program, of where to host things. Where does the video go? If I have a digital product, where does the video go? So the video does not go to your blog, because your blog is on your website. If you have one, that's free. So that's part of your content strategy, Marketing Monday, right? Every Monday, we're doing the podcast. If you have a video and people have paid for it, you do not want that publicly available. No one else is getting access to this video. No, I'm not posting this on YouTube. This is not going anywhere. So that's why it's important that you make sure that it's put somewhere. So we use Vimeo to upload the content, and then it's posted on a private page. So it will be sent out. The replay will be sent out for people. Either we'll give a link to the membership site. So if it is a program that will be housed on our membership site, or it'll be on a separate web page, and we'll teach you how to do that in the accelerator program. So get in there if you're not already. But I know you are, Shannon. So that'll be great for you because we're going to cover the tech for all this. Yes, Catchy, if your Google Drive is full of videos, then mine too, first of all. So let's put that in your program. So part of the group coaching, so they can either be a digital product, you can sell them individually, you can have this whole product suite of digital products that you sell, or that can be that if you have a library of videos, that could be part of your group coaching program. So they get access to that and coaching. So they join, they get access to your course library, all of the content that you've created, and then they also get weekly coaching events. So I can see that being your group coaching program too. Yes, Meredith, good point. You can do unlisted YouTube videos as well. Where do I house the course library? Yeah, so like Meredith said, you can do unlisted YouTube videos. You can also use Vimeo if you want to embed the file. But we're going to cover all of this, Catchy. We're going to cover this step by step. So this is what I do. I see all your questions about digital products, and it's been literally on my brain. I'm I need to create something new. I need to create something new. And that's where my brain has created the accelerator, and it's coming. And group coaching too. Catchy, you're a big one. You and Jen Pastikas and coming to me, how do I launch a group coaching program? I'm it's coming. There's gonna be training on all of that. in addition to everything else that's already in certification too. Awesome. Look at you at 60 people. Congrats. Awesome. I love it. Okay. If I didn't answer questions, can you post them again? Let's see. Oh, I think install the system is talking about getting your calendar. Yes. So Meredith says getting your calendar set up, your sign up form, your meeting platform, all the tech stuff. You're exactly right, Meredith. All the things that as we've run, I see what holds career coaches back as I've been talking to so many and working with so many. So we're going to help you install the system and get it set up. Yes. Okay. So I see you're answering Quelly's. In the Career Coaches Accelerator, what does install the system? Okay. So really like the system, besides the tech, really is a digital product, group coaching, and individual coaching. Because those are the three. If you have all those three and you get on a sales call with someone, you can increase your conversions. You can have 3 different products to sell to those people, 3 different offers to sell to those people. Your conversions are going to go way up. Your sales are going to go way up. Your revenue is going to go way up. And you're just going to have a lot of fun being able to impact and help people as well too. So my goal really is to help you get to the 10K months. And so we're going to install the system, the digital product, the individual coaching, and the group coaching. So you have all of 3 of those offers. You're ready to sell them. You're ready to accept the money. You have the fulfillment figured out in that first month. This is happening fast. That's why it's called the accelerator. No more thinking. I'm talking to some of you, right? No more thinking. We're going to have all these set up, and then we're going to install the system and then get good at implementing the system. So you start to get those consistent sales coming in. Source says, what's your minimum number of months for group or one-on-one coaching? Example, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. I recommend 90 days. 90 days, 90 coaching packages is what we teach our coaches to set up in our certification program. Okay, I answered that question. All right. Quelly, I think you might be on my calendar. We can talk all about the specifics of the program. We have, different payment plans and everything. So just schedule the meeting. Go to classycareergirl.com/apply. If you haven't applied, I feel like I saw you on my calendar though. Meredith says, I got so stuck on the headshots thing, I ended up using AI to help me with it. Okay, I want to see it. Actually, Meredith, I think I did see it the other day. I think I did see it and I really liked it. Because it's on your, I think it's on your profile in your Zoom. I think I remember it. So that's a good sign if I remember it. Claire says, would you be posting on Facebook Lives to your personal profile or a business page on a, okay, so Facebook Lives for your content strategies. So for the Marketing Monday, so every once a week, I recommend doing that weekly content, which would be the Facebook Live or a video or a blog or a podcast. So where do we post our Facebook Lives? We're going to post them to our business page. We're going to create a business page and we're going to post them to our business page. So that's the number one thing. You're not supposed to use your personal profile for marketing and sales. So long term, we do want to build up that Facebook page. Facebook page is also where we can start ads. So if we're thinking long term, we can't run ads on our personal profile. We have to build the business. Also, your personal profile is full of your friends and your family, which are great to get started. So please post about your stuff there. I'm not saying don't. If you have a lot of following on your personal profile, feel free to post and see who you can help. Let them know you're launching your coaching business, right? So, but long term, we want to build up that business page. You can always share from your business page to your personal page as well too. That's a great way. Or like, come follow me on my business page. A lot of times your friends and family, they're so supportive. We love them, but they're not our ideal clients. And so, they understand who you are right now. They don't know where you're going, right? So we got to build a business page of our ideal clients, build that up of the people who are going to buy from us and spend money with us and need that support and help. Esther says, can you share more examples of group coaching? Yeah, so this is a great example. So this is a Zoom webinar. This is a little bit different just because it's not a Zoom meeting. I like for my group coaching programs, I do like to have Zoom meetings. So our call on Thursday is a Zoom meeting, not a webinar. So our Zoom webinars, I can't see your faces and you guys can't talk right now. I think I could actually unmute you if I wanted to, but I like Zoom webinars when I'm teaching because I get very easily distracted. And so it's really important that I'm able to focus. That was a long presentation today, right? There was a lot to get through, and I want to make sure that I did a really good job. So that's why I do these Zoom webinars. So there's no distraction, but I'm answering questions right now. So you're getting support, you're getting help, you're getting my coaching. But all of you guys are asking amazing questions. Thank you for the amazing questions. But this is an example of a group coaching. You're interacting in the comments. Meredith's chiming in and helping you guys with tech before I am. And so everyone's kind of getting the value of a community, of a group, and people are helping other people. And I'm chiming in, answering a question. And maybe you had the same question as Esther. Other people, maybe Joan had the same question. And now you're hearing my answer to other questions you didn't know you even had. And so there's just such a benefit of getting a group together. But Zoom meetings, how our normal class calls are, right? Where you can see everyone's faces, and that's like real group coaching, right? Where there's a group, but you can raise your hand, you can ask questions, and be on like a hot seat. So I always like to do that, like kind of like hot seats where maybe people apply for a hot seat, or they submit a survey ahead of time and submit their questions, and I can kind of coach them on a call. Others are just, you come to a call with a topic. So I do that a lot in our in class, the membership, right? Is I have a topic of the week. And so like one week we came and we did elevator pitches. And, we went through everyone's elevator pitches, and I reviewed elevator pitches and gave examples, and we had a Google Doc up, right? And I was like editing people's elevator pitches. So an hour session, but I was able to help a lot of people in that hour rather than just like working with one person on elevator pitches. So those are some examples. Anything you do as a group that you're kind of working with people, supporting people as they kind of move through your process. Lori, that's a great question to ask in Slack. So my husband, John, can help you with authorize.net tech questions. We actually have a tech channel in Slack for our certified coaches. So feel free to use that. Awesome. Okay. Okay, what other questions? Oh, you guys are asking more. Okay. I don't want to miss anything. These are good. Okay, let me take a sip of water while you answer. To me, a digital product is a self-study course, I think. I mean, to me, in my head, I think those are kind of the same. Shan says, are you going to use the AI workshop summary feature from Zoom today? I think it's on automatically, so I probably will see what it does. Okay. Meredith says, I'm doing a workshop in a little over an hour, and there are already 30 plus people signed up. Awesome, Meredith. That's awesome. That is the start of your digital product. So that's awesome. Let us know how it goes. Yeah, Meredith, you got to give us the heads up in Slack about using AI for your headshot. Awesome. Okay. Yes, and John's going to do a training for our coaches on using that AI Zoom summary as well too. We still have that on his calendar. All right. Last chance. Any other final questions? Just want to remind you to see you Thursday for our pricing and offer reviews. If you want me to review your workbook that we did together today, just email Anna@classycareergirl.com. Email me your workbook, and then also post your selfie on the Become a Career Coach Facebook group. Feel free to ask questions in there. I'll be popping in there through Sunday, so we'll have that group open all week long. Make sure you apply for our brand new Career Coach Accelerator program. Orientation starts next month. You can do that at classycareergirl.com/apply. And then we can get on the phone and talk through that and see if it's the right fit for you. If you're already in Career Coach certification, you don't need to do anything. We will let you know the details about the Career Coach Accelerator inside of Slack. It's included in your certification program. You're welcome. Catchy says, amazing webinar, Anna. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm so glad you got to come. Catchy, I'm excited about the accelerator too. You're a big reason that we're doing that. Yeah, it's going to be perfect for you. I love it. Awesome, everyone. Okay, if you have any questions, we can do this again on Thursday. I'll see you in the Facebook group. Thank you, Ruth, for being here so early, bright and early. Yes, Joan, getting back on track. You're so welcome, Lori. Thanks for being here, Meredith. Let us know how your workshop goes. I want to hear the topic. I want to know what it's about. All right, I'll see you guys later. You're so welcome, Quelly. Bye, everyone. Oh, cultivating AI in libraries. Love it, Meredith. Super interesting. Love it. Okay, bye, everyone. Have a great night. Thanks, everyone.